morning, everybody. Welcome to this installment of Mike's Vehicle Vlogs. And I want to thank you for joining me today. It is the continuance of the 2016 Ford Fusion SE APIM situation. We are going to the other junkyard, which is a little over an hour away this morning. It is a little after 11:30 in the morning. They close at 3 today, so we have to get out there. They are the only ones in the area, according to the website, that actually have two Fusions. However, we might as well just say one at this point, because upon reading further description on their website, the one Fusion is a titanium model, so I know for a fact it's got a touchscreen, it's got a different APIM. It will not work. There's an SE out there. It's got me a little concerned because it's got a 1.5 under the hood, so there's a chance that it may be a more upscale SE. It might not have the push buttons on the center console like my brother's does. So if we get out there and it's also got a touchscreen, then this is going to be no-go. But just based on what I've read, this is the one that could possibly have what we need. I'm also, again, going to stress that just because we are going out there today and we are buying another APIM does not guarantee the fact that it's going to be 100% compatible with my brother's car. Now, if you had watched the last one, I did say that there could be the chance that we could plug it in and it'll work just fine. We could plug it in and it's not going to work because it might need to be reprogrammed to match the car, or it's going to be broke, trash altogether. You know, it's a junkyard part. You're not going to know until you actually get it. This is what my brother wants me to do. It's going to be about $400 to get a new APIM straight from the factory, and on top of that, it will have to be reprogrammed to the car. So yeah, we're trying to find every other avenue because he doesn't want to spend the $400 for this module quite yet. It is at this point a very last resort. I don't blame him. But yeah, watch the last video if you didn't watch it yet, the vlog straight before this one. We did reset procedure number 1, which is the master reset through the actual screen. We did the second reset procedure, which is to disconnect the battery and hold the battery clamps together for at least 5 minutes to drain all the modules out. That did not also work. And then we went straight for the APIM. His Bluetooth is not working. You have the Bluetooth on, it automatically kicks it back off after you select it. I don't even think it turns it on to begin with, but you can do that all day. Bluetooth does not activate in that module. And the USB port in his center console that he used to use to play music through his phone or iPod or whatever, it is no longer working. And the USB port also gets its power from the APIM. So I'm pretty sure, you know, the APIM is completely dead. We did scan it. We had code U30042B, which is a very generic code, just strictly means control module, internal fault, current DTC. So that was a good lead there. We did look at the wiring. I did see kind of a funky wire, but I think it's okay. It's still in the terminal. I think somebody may have been down there at one point before he bought the car. And we did do some, you know, I couldn't get my hands on an actual wiring diagram, but we did find our powers and grounds, and we are getting power and ground to the APIM. I think I've ruled out just about everything that I possibly can without service data. So it needs an APIM. That's pretty much what I'm sticking with. He said to find a used one. We went to a junkyard yesterday. Nothing. They had one Fusion of that generation. It happened to have the touchscreen and the touchscreen was gone, but that means the APIM went with it, because the touchscreen, the APIM I think is attached to the back of the touchscreen on that particular car. So it wouldn't have worked anyway. This is our last resort at actually going to find one locally, I believe. If this doesn't work, I think we may have to take to eBay and maybe do an exact part search or something. Maybe we'll have luck with that. But at least for today, I know I can at least go find one, hopefully. We do have our big bag of tools here. And just in case there's something else that I need, it's actually the APIM's really easy to get to on these. So let's head out. I'm honestly not a fan of flavored drinks, but every now and then I'll drink Gatorade because I probably need the, you know, the hydration and the electrolytes and stuff. And recently I have been addicted to blue cherry, but nobody has blue cherry except one store that I'm nowhere near, and it bums me out. So I got Cool Blue today. I don't know what it tastes like. But the blue cherry one is so good. Alright, let's hit the highway, guys. Are here. Hopefully this will go as well as I had planned. Alright, here it is. SE. Hey, we might be in luck. This one's got the same features my brother's does. Alright. See? Screen. Oh, this is going to be disgusting. Hopefully it didn't get wet. This don't even belong here. This is a escape. People just throw things all around in these, unfortunately. Hey, look, somebody visited this one too. Come on. And it's there. Oh, all right. Yeah. This one does have a slightly different part number, I noticed. Let's get this USB cord unplugged. Go. And this thing here. Yeah, this one has 2 ports. Boy, I really hope this is gonna work. This has a line in. His does not have a line in. It's just got the USB, but everything else is the same. I don't think that should really make a difference, but I mean, what else? The software in it could be a little different. Out of curiosity, we saw that wire in the harness yesterday. Does this have the same thing? It might actually. Maybe that's normal. I kind of see it. Taped up. Interesting. That must be something normal, apparently, that they did. Alright. Guess we'll just tuck this back in there. I'll leave it undone so that way somebody knows that we've been in there. Maybe if they're coming for this, they'll know that it's gone already. Yep. Alright. Wow. Oh, it's an 86 also. Just like my dad's. Oh, this one had the V6 in it. Oh, what a blast from the past. Wow. My dad had one of these. Made a video about it. Its name was Elvis. 89,000 miles? It could have been 189, who knows. Wow. Back seat's all torn out. This was a good car. This vibe's nice. Ooh, glass everywhere. Right now, glitter? Paint? Yeah. Look at this poor girl. Oh my gosh. No. 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 Oh, you poor thing. What year were you? 02. Dang. Oh, she got all messed up. Oh, it's got the wheels that I wanted though. Oh, the chrome ones. Oh, man. Well, I hope they were okay. Got the Polar Pop kit. Oh, you poor thing. Look at how shifted everything is under there. Oh. Wow. Speedometer is maxed out at 150. Yikes. Taco Tuesday. We've got another Grand Am GT here. It's got the other set of wheels that I wouldn't mind having. I bet those would clean up okay. They're probably not that tarnished. What year is this? It's not a 2000. It's got to be 3. I think it rubbed off. mine's gonna end up doing eventually. It's got the leather. Oh no. Oh no, and they're in pretty decent shape. They're not bad. Oh man. Yeah, they're kind of flat, but they usually are around this time. But it's got the leather. And it's got the buttons on the steering wheel. Must have been a GT2. Everything else looks the same as mine. Same stereo. Wow, the face on that stereo is nice. Now the buttons are worn out. Vent's broken like mine. I can't believe it's got the leather. I'm not going through the trouble. Man. Ah, boy. Yep. I know I've already gotten what I came for, but, you know, just to walk around a little bit. Look at this. We got a 99 Grand Am here. Pretty sure it's a 99 because this is the only year this color was made on it, and it's got these wheels. It's an SE trim. Yeah, it's a 99. It really doesn't look all that bad. I mean, it's got, you know, obviously the rust on there, but I mean, the rest of this isn't too bad. It's got the window blown out. Ooh, I should buy this. Because, I don't know, every time I find these now, I was thinking about just starting to collect them. If I can get one in, like, all the colors. This is the first one I think I've seen. Put this with the module, see how much it is. Clean it up. So yeah. Back window is obviously busted. What's the inside look like? Yeah, the old school fabric. Still soft. See, the radio's gone. Looks like it might have had an aftermarket unit in there. Oh yeah, they had a system. There's some power wires there. It had the twin cam. What a shame. Alright. So we got what we needed. The module. The receipts are huge. 20 bucks. 20 bucks for that module. So if this does not work, we really didn't throw a whole lot of money away. So there is a 30-day warranty on it, and if I do have to return it, I will get credit. I won't get anything back, but I'll get credit. So yeah, $20 to try this module, and you know, hopefully it works. That little trim piece, man, $12. If I had gotten that from the junkyard that is more local to me, that would have been like $3. I'm pretty sure I bought another one of those for like $3. But that's alright. It's a cool color. It'd be cool if I can get like a majority of them. So, anyway, let's head home now. Let's put this thing in and cross our fingers. Alright. moment of truth. Is this going to work the way that I have imagined it? Bend this back some. I didn't bolt this one back down. You know what I was thinking of on the way home? I was thinking, why didn't I grab the line in cable out of that? Maybe then, you see this one doesn't have the line in. This one does. But I wonder if that'll, I thought maybe it would be okay, but I don't know. I don't know if it does a circuit check or what. Guess we're gonna find out. Alright. It's too short. Might need 2 hands for this. Oh, sorry. Alright, plugged in. Alright, so moment of truth. Now, like I said before, somebody watches this and starts leaving some very obnoxious comments and you know, about this, I've pretty much explained everything that I'm expecting to happen. It's either going to work just fine because it came out of the same car with the exact same sync system. We had the buttons instead of the touchscreen. That's definitely a big key right there. So it's either going to work just fine as is, or it's not going to work because the fact that maybe the part number is slightly different, doesn't have the line in, it might need to be programmed, it might be a junk module, I don't know. But either way, like I said, this is the route that he wanted to take. If this doesn't work, then maybe we will do the whole eBay thing. I'll try to find on eBay the exact module with the exact year, exact part number, and that'll still be cheaper than going the $400 route for a new one. So save your comments. It's either going to work or it's not going to work, and I already know the reasons of it possibly not working. Here we go. It is pretty warm in here, so we're just going to start it up. Alright, so I had it on the radio the last that I parked it. Let's go to media. If it doesn't work, to be quite honest, I'm going to grab the Altel and see if there might be a code partial to that. So let's see what happens if we hit media. Oh no, see, okay, so it's not recognizing this module. Alright, darn. I might do the whole battery thing again, just to reset everything. We'll try it that way. Wait. What? No. No! Is it actually gonna work? Alright, hold on. Hold on. Alright, hold on. Alright, it is trying to connect. Alright, no Bluetooth device. This is a good sign. This is a real good sign. Because it's actually attempting to work. I know it got kicked off because I didn't have this open. Alright, other devices. Let's see if we can go back to this. Let's do menu, sync media. I want to see if there's actually other devices in here. There are devices in here. There's a lot of devices in here. We need to delete these. It's working. It appears to be working. You've got to be kidding me. Alright. Oops. Hold on. Confirm delete. Alright, yeah. So we're going to delete that. We're just going to keep deleting these. Sorry, Alyssa, we're deleting your phone. Guys, I'm really excited. I got really scared there for a moment. I don't know why it took a while for that to read. Diagnostics iPhone. Oh, sorry, Diagnostics. Alright. No devices. Okay, cool. And Bluetooth is on. Oops. Bluetooth appears to be on. I didn't want to do that. Let's go back here. Add Bluetooth device.
Press OK to begin pairing a device.
Hold on, let me get my phone set up.
Search for sync on your device and enter the PIN provided by sync.
Don't be confused by this one here. That's the one for my wife's car. Sync, there it is. Alright, we hit it. Enter the PIN. We're not going to keep this hooked up. It says it's connected.
For your safety, please stay alert to changing road conditions and use
You gotta be kidding me.
While your vehicle is in motion.
You have got to be kidding me. I'm gonna have to do this all over again with him. So, say yes. There's our Bluetooth icon. It is right there. I don't want to, because we're not keeping this here. That's awesome. Alright, I cannot believe that it's working. It's working. I'm so excited. I shouldn't get too ahead of myself because we haven't even done all this stuff yet. Alright, let's exit the phone menu. Now let's see if the USB. Alright, USB empty. Let's plug the USB in. It goes straight to a line in. Unfortunately, we don't have the line in. If I go back, I can probably go to that one Fusion that's more local, because I know it has a line in. I can maybe at least run the line in, maybe even get the console piece too, and actually give him the line in if it's gonna work. That should not be that hard of a task to do. So let's plug this phone in. Accessory connected, so that's a good sign. Alright, so yeah, it's charging. App's not installed. No, let's ignore. Let's go to USB real quick.
Sync has detected a new device. For your safety, please stay alert to changing road conditions and use Sync's voice-activated features while your vehicle is in motion.
It's working. It is hooked up to the USB. No way. I think we got really lucky. I'm gonna do Bluetooth audio now, so we'll just go into Spotify. Just amazing. I don't know what I guess. I might play through the USB too. Maybe, maybe not. Alright. So USB selected. No media files. Alright, let's... If the Bluetooth works, I don't think he's gonna really use that, unless he actually has files on his phone, maybe. This phone doesn't have any actual files on it. Alright, let's go back to Bluetooth. Bluetooth media stream. And it is playing. It's very quiet though. Oh, that's my phone. Alright. I'm gonna unplug the USB. It's working. It is working. No freaking way. Wow. I should just go back to the junkyard. I'm not gonna have time to do it today now. But if the line in option is here, I may as well go get a cord and run it through somewhere, so at least he'll have a line in cord. Even if I don't pull the console out, I can at least run the wire maybe down here or something, so it's... Oh, I can't believe this. Oh wait, now we're gonna call him. We're gonna call him now. I'm gonna use my phone since I didn't do the phone book thing. Let's see how the phone works.
Hello?
Hey, Kev.
Mike?
Kevin.
Yes.
I'm calling you from your car.
No way.
Yeah, it worked.
Oh, thank God. That's awesome. No issues or anything with it?
Not at the moment. So, the only thing that I've noticed is when I try to play through the USB,
Yeah.
I think it's trying to find files on my phone, but I don't have music stored on my phone.
Gotcha. Okay.
But so I don't know if that's a thing, or the Bluetooth music is working perfectly fine.
Good.
And
Yeah.
obviously the phone call here is working good. The module that I pulled out has a spot for an actual line in, like an actual headphone jack cord.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't pull it out of that Fusion though. So you have that option now. I was thinking about going to, not today, but maybe I can go back to the yard and get the cord, and we can actually install that, so you have like a third option if you need it.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Because yeah, I didn't even think about it when I pulled this one out, because your car doesn't have a line in jack, but we can actually get the cord to plug into the back of this, and I can run the cord somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
But it's working, dude.
Awesome. I'm so glad.
I can't believe it actually worked.
Yeah, that's so cool.
I got
That it actually like works. Especially like you said, the model number is a bit different.
Yeah, I was a little concerned because when I plugged it in, and I would hit the media button, it wasn't coming up right away, and I had to hit it like a dozen times, and then finally it opened up sync, and I was like, oh, thank God. All right, so we're heading in the right direction. And then when I did the Bluetooth thing and it said it was connecting, it was looking for a device, I was like, oh, this is good. This is really good.
Yes, that is awesome. Oh man, I'm so happy.
Me too. I cannot believe that it actually works. I had my doubts. I can't believe it actually worked.
Yeah, this is awesome. So what are you doing now?
I'm gonna put your car back together and then probably get it back to you so we can hook everything of yours back up.
Okay.
So
Sounds like a plan.
I'll let you know when I'm on the way.
All right. Hey, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Bye.
Bye. I cannot believe it works. Wow. Alright, so now we're going to turn the car off. The system is shutting down. And once this screen completely goes black, I'm going to start it back up, and it should automatically connect back to where we were. I gotta set the date and time, obviously. I think the clock is 2 minutes off. Yeah, we did good yesterday because when we hooked the battery back up, apparently it was 2 minutes behind what the real time was. Alright, it's connecting. Nice. Alright, and is it playing? I have it turned down. It is playing. Alright. Wow. Guys, I am completely stunned. I really wasn't sure if that was going to work or not. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm so happy that we didn't necessarily have to go the $400 route. Gosh, I can't believe that. So yeah, like I said, we got the line in option now. That's not going to do anything because we don't have the cord, but I'll get the cord apparently because it'll let me use the cord. So we'll go maybe in a couple days when I'm off, and we'll go pull the cord out. Let's go back to Bluetooth. This is great. I'm so glad that worked. All right. So now all I have to do is fish that back in there and put the 2 bolts in the side of it to lock it into the bracket. Put our cover back on, and I guess we can call it a day. I mean, I'm still stunned by this. You know, I just realized something. So this is the old module, but I was looking at the screws here, and apparently that's just for the bracket on the bottom. So those 2 screws that I took out both times, apparently, I didn't even realize it, they don't have to come out at all. This thing literally just slides onto the bracket, and that's it. There is nothing else that holds it in. It just, I don't know. I did not realize that. So those 2 screws that were pulled out, that does absolutely nothing. I did not realize that until now. Alright, that's it. It is all tucked away. Kind of bent this a little bit trying to move it, but pulled it out a little further than I wanted to. Get it all to sit back in there. This guy, let's get that pin. There's a long pin at the end there. It's gonna keep popping out, I think, because I bent it, but maybe not. It'll be alright though. That's it. I cannot believe this is working. Alright, so I hooked it back up to the USB just to kind of double check it, and it is actually, it's working with the USB. As you can see, the song titles and stuff are coming up, and I have it turned down now, but it is playing. So it is literally normal at this point. So if I do this, and we'll go ahead and unplug that. USB removed. Let's go back to Bluetooth. And there it is. Oh, I cut myself. So honestly, my original assumption was, with this whole situation, I thought originally that we weren't going to have an issue with putting another one of these modules in as long as we got it from a Fusion, obviously of this generation. It had to have had the same stereo system, you know, so we wanted to make sure to find one with the 4-inch screen and the actual buttons on the stereo, you know, panel. So, you know, that's why I knew if we found one with the touchscreen, that was not going to work, because that has an entirely different APIM, and the APIM is obviously mounted to the back of the screen, I believe, on those. But just the fact that if it had the touchscreen, there's obviously more features and functions that this this unit here probably isn't capable of. Or this, I should say, this entertainment system. So, yes, that is why specifically I was looking for somewhat of a lower end SE, or even an S model. My S model, when I had my Fusion, had the exact same setup here. There was really nothing different at all about any of this. So, as long as we pulled one from an S or an SE, I think it would have been fine. I started to get a little nervous about it. You know, I was doing some research online and such last night and looking up the part number of the original module, and you know, there's so many part numbers on these modules. It's how Ford does it, it's really weird. There's like a basic part number, and then there's engineering numbers, and the engineering numbers probably have to do with maybe software updates and stuff as they're being produced over time. So I don't know, and I kind of had a feeling we weren't going to find the exact same part number. So when we went to today and we went to the junkyard and found this one here, yeah, the part number is different. It obviously had the line-in jack. It came from a 2014 Fusion. This is a 16, so it was kind of like, but the stereo system is the same. Doesn't have the touchscreen, has the basic cluster. You know, it was basically the same system. So I figured, let's go for it for 20 bucks. And it seems to be working perfectly fine. And we can even add the line-in aux cord if he wanted me to. Which, for the heck of it, maybe we will. But yeah, it's still working perfectly fine. Unbelievable. Now the fact that it's a module 2 years older than the one that came out of this car, well, that's kind of, you know, iffy, of course, because it's older and it still has the potential to fail. But to be quite honest, guys, that could be anything. It could be brand new out of the box, last for 5 days, and crap out right then and there. The only thing that you have with the new one is a peace of mind of warranty. Now this does have a 30-day warranty if it does decide to kind of give out or something, but I don't know. Like I said, anything can fail at any time. I really cannot believe it is working. So that being said, if we pulled an APIM out of like a Focus or an Escape or something, and you know, it may have the same look and same plug type and stuff, that, well, like I said, I don't know if that would be even compatible. I would maybe assume not, but if it was compatible, then that's probably the stuff that would have to be reprogrammed, because those systems from those particular cars could possibly be different in some ways compared to what is originally programmed into the Fusion modules. So yeah, that's, I don't know, but apparently this is working fine without any reprogramming, and it is still completely blowing my mind that it is.
Chloe. Hi, honey. Hi. Hi, honey. Hi. Okay. Okay.
Alright folks, so I realized that I didn't get to actually film a closer for the for this vlog yesterday. It is the next day. I just got home from work. I am beat. It was very hot out there today in the shop. So I'm ready to just call it a night for the most part. But yeah, so yeah, we obviously everything was hooked up yesterday. And everything worked fine with his phone. You know, we hooked everything up, and yeah, everything is back to normal. It's amazing. So I'm really glad that worked out. It got me thinking, though, about the line-in situation, though, because as I was reviewing the video, actually, we didn't unplug anything from that port when we disconnected it from the junkyard car. So unless somebody had already taken the cord for that, I mean, I was under the assumption that that was the input for the line in. I don't know now. I mean, that center console was already torn apart, so maybe somebody did unplug it, or I don't know. I don't know what that could have been for. So when I was at work today and I had some downtime, I did try to look in service data. And I really couldn't find anything about the line in. I found the USB, which is a given, but I don't know if the line in was that extra open port there on the back of the APIM. I'm assuming it was, because now his whole audio system has the ability to do a line in, and it didn't before. He just doesn't have the actual input jack for it. So I don't know. I couldn't really find anything on it. That's probably one of those things where I'm going to have to actually physically see it, and maybe the next junkyard trip, I find one, I can take a look. On the plus side, we were right about the powers and grounds. So yeah, the purple and I guess pink is what I'm going to say it is. Purple and pink wire that we tested is the only power from the battery voltage going to the APIM, and both of those grounds go to the exact same place. So yeah, both grounds and that purple and pink wire, that was it. So yeah, we got that right without even service data. I was kind of surprised. Nothing else. Everything else is all communication lines and stuff between the microphone and the voice activation and all the other stuff that you need for that system to work. That's it. If you guys enjoyed this video, thumbs up, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time. I want to thank you so much again for watching. Take care.